Bottas took out both Red Bull cars.
He's pretty rude with Raikkonen there.
Oh dear, Roman Grosjean!
And the Monza race is underway. Lots of wheel spin there from Vettel. Surely Hamilton's got a good start. But here's Alonso, three of them side by side. Alonso, and look at that, Hamilton and Vettel touching. And Massa fancies to look up the inside of Hamilton too. And Alonso leads the Italian Grand Prix. We've got a car approaching sideways. He takes two out with him. You've got to stay on the black bits. The green bits will not help you. And he was going straight to the scene of several other people's accidents right there. Totally caused all of that, and that I think is where Kobayashi got the damaged nose as well, as we watched complete carnage in the middle of the pack.
Great start by Eddie Irvine. Fielder, look at Fielder, and into the wall. Who was that?
Coulthard in the wall.
David Coulthard into the wall. They'll stop the race.
They'll have to red flag
this. Terrible. Look, this is quite appalling. This is the worst start for a Grand Prix that I have ever seen in the whole of my life.
Somebody hit me from behind, then I hit another one in front, then I start spinning around and hit it, and it's just a nightmare, because on these conditions we've learned on the past that we need the pace car to start.
It's lights out and away we go. That is a brilliant start from Maldonado. He's already passed Raikkonen, who's passed Kobayashi, was a bit sluggish. And there's Lewis Hamilton slewing into the wall. And oh dear, Roman Grosjean and Fernando Alonso and Lewis Hamilton all coming to grief at the source.
Grosjean comes across to cover Hamilton, who can't and won't yield. And I'm afraid, I've got to say, I think that's Grosjean's fault. So the two Saubers minding their own business and then get completely wiped out. That's a scary accident.
And it's lights out, away we go. Verstappen gets an excellent start. Sebastian Vettel will need to cover him off. Kimi Raikkonen on the inside, and he's crashed with Verstappen. He's hit Vettel as well. Raikkonen is out before the first corner, and he's gone into the Red Bull there as well. It's the second time this season Raikkonen and Verstappen have collided, and yes, Vettel going backwards. He is off and looks to be out of it too.
Vettel came across to cover Verstappen, and he had no idea that Raikkonen had had such an incredible start.
I don't understand, when you're fighting for the championship and then try to be that aggressive in the start while Lewis is behind you quite comfortably. It's not, I think, the smartest move to do.
I had an average start, I think not ideal, a bit conservative, maybe too conservative in the beginning, then okay, and then I saw Max trying to chase down to the first corner, and the next thing I feel and hear is contact, and then that was it. I was still able to carry on, but the damage that happened at the start was making us stop.
Peterson was ahead of Reutemann with the rest of the pack in hot pursuit. But as Jody Scheckter exited Woodcote Corner, the McLaren got away from him. Vainly, he waved his arms in warning, but the gesture was pointless. It was the worst mass collision in Formula One history, and 8 cars were eliminated, and yet only one driver, Andrea Dadovich, was injured.
Great start by Montoya, but Ralf Schumacher's away well as also alongside him into the first corner, and one of the Ferraris has been left behind. It's Rubens Barrichello.
It's
massive accident. Luciano Berti rolls it. Luciano Berti got tangled up in a huge roll.
And there is the damage. Once again, Michael Schumacher out of this race in the first corner.
Feels a little bit like slow motion, because I saw him, then I remember looking to the sky, because of course the car was flying. I remember a little bit when I was upside down, and then I saw the barrier coming. I knew that was going to crash again, so I took my hands off the steering. It's not a very quick reaction that you get.
Barrichello has the crowd off their feet. He's into the lead from pole. Webber second. Raikkonen into third. Sutil fourth. Oh, collision there. McLaren, and that's Fisichella dancing onto the grass there.
I think Vettel was in, and Raikkonen's got a broken front wing. Webber moved over on him, and Kimi Raikkonen damaged front wing. He'll have to pit with that one. It's dangerous as much as anything, and losing an awful lot of performance. He's understeering all over the place.
Oh, there's problems there as well. That's Sutil, and there's a Toyota there. Was that Jarno Trulli? It is Jarno Trulli. So drama on the first lap here at the Brazilian Grand Prix.
Well, I don't know which bit of that Jarno Trulli thought was Sutil's fault. It looked more like Jarno's fault to me. He was coming down the outside. This is from on board. Alonso took a big wallop in that as well. So it's Alonso's car that was steaming at the top of the hill, not the Toyota. That looks like an overreaction to me from Jarno Trulli.
And the Monaco Grand Prix is underway. We get the launch from the line from Charles Leclerc. He's going to maintain the lead. Could be second place for Ferrari. They go side by side with Piastri and Sainz duking it out. But the Australian driver kept second place. The top four, the top five as they were. As Leclerc gets the launch that he needed. But is that a problem? Is that an issue? Looks like the sparks out of the back of the car for Sainz. He has got a problem. He's off and he's out. Oh, that's a big crash that we didn't see further back. Most important thing to see. Look, no front left, no front right. But Perez, thankfully, out of the car and a huge amount of debris.
This is the touch then for Sainz. Oh, it's a little one, but just carbon fibre there of the edge of the floor for Piastri, and Sainz knows he's got a puncture immediately.
Oh my word, that is a massive accident. Yeah, big crash, and thankfully all of the drivers able to get out of their cars.
That is Esteban Ocon chancing one at Portier. The two Alpines come together.
What did he do? What did he do? A major contact between Rosberg and Carter Cairn. Rosberg arriving at huge speed and then going over the top.
Yeah, Carter Cairn was in the middle of blowing up. Lucky that thing ended up rubber side down. And you can just see the smoke beginning to come out. We think, I'm pretty sure, it didn't hit him on the head.
Both drivers okay, which is great to see.
So Petrov, podium man. Oh, you can't do that.
Steering column has actually broken, Martin.
Look at that.
Steering has come off in his hands. It's still connected to the front, but the actual support...
Yeah, but is it any surprise? Look at this thing. He's just going to take off. Whoa!
Oh, McLaughlin, his first run for Toyota, has gone off in the most massive way. Almost catches some air, does catch some air.
The landing, you've got to remember, the drivers sit on the floor of the cars. There's absolutely no suspension under there.
Presto atenção, olha o bico do fuzil, vai tomar só rajadão.